Hi everyone, this is Lana with Lana Belana Design and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I like to wrap my presents. Now, of course, each present is going to be different and it's also going to vary what kind of paper I'm using, what is the occasion, and of course, is it a boy or a girl, or is it an adult, or of course, it all varies. But one thing that does not vary is that I like to go crazy when it comes to my presents or wrapping gifts. If it's a birthday for a young person, I tend to have very cheerful and very bright colors, as well as a Christmas for that matter. Now, if it's an adult person, depending on who I'm giving this to, it's going to be a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more subtle, but still will have a little element of surprise. I like to mix and match different ribbons with pattern paper. So it can be pattern ribbons with pattern paper, and do not worry about clashing those patterns because it is all about making sure that colors perhaps match or they're pulling each other together in a sense. So another thing what I like to add to just aside from the ribbon is embellishments. Now I would put artificial flowers on them, or I would decorate it with maybe pieces of chocolate or something edible like that. Or I could also add real dry flowers. That can also be pretty cool. And if it's a kid, for example, there's those little tiny toys that you can, like stuffed animals that you can add on top of your gifts. Like that is a good idea. Now, what I like to go and get are little embellishments from either Michael's or Joann Fabrics, or even if you have Hobby Lobby close to you, you can get those little things for making wreaths. Michael's and Joann, I know, have them year around, where you can just go and pick those little trinkets that go into wreaths or building your wreaths. But I occasionally grab those and put them on presents. And I am going to show you what I'm going to do with today's present. This present is for a little girl. And here, first thing what I like to do is cut my paper. I use this paper cutter. This is a roller blade that I got from Michael's. This is by Cricut. And I got it a long time ago. And honestly, I love this tool. Every time, whenever I'm cutting paper, I use this tool to cut paper. Now, one thing what I like to do, and it served me well throughout the years, I've been using this technique, oh man, I think probably for good at least 4 years. I love to use glue gun for gluing my paper. It dries fast and it doesn't come apart. So for the way I am wrapping presents, this really is the best way. So now what I'm gonna do is just cut the excess of this paper. I like to save these little pieces just in case I could find smaller gifts, but you do not have to do that. If you don't like it, you can just fold in that paper within itself and just simply glue it that way. But when you are using a glue gun, please make sure to watch your fingers, because the glue gun is really hot. That glue will burn your fingers. Trust me, I burnt my fingers so many times. So you definitely want to watch it and make sure not to burn yourself. Another thing what I recommend you do, and I should be doing this as well, is have these little silicone finger wrappers where you can use to protect your fingers from that heat, from the heat. And this is actually, I bought them on Amazon. I did have bigger ones for my left hand, and now I can't find them. But I'm telling you, this thing really helps, because this glue is super hot. Like, I'm saying hot that you can burn yourself even if you do not touch this paper. Now, I do like to use glue, hot glue, because it's way less expensive and cost effective rather than doing the tape, and the tape will not hold most of this paper. Now, here is this is how we wrap it. And now we're gonna decorate it. I like to use, for this particular present, I'm gonna use this little kind of velvety ribbon, and I'm gonna flip it over, put that ribbon in the middle of my present here, and again, watch your fingers. I cannot really say that enough. So this ribbon, the red ribbon that I am using, I bought at Michael's earlier this season. Michael's had this phenomenal sale on ribbons. Honestly, it was buy one, get 3 free. I kid you not. That was the deal that they had in the beginning of the season. Now, when I went to grab some ribbon today, they actually had them at 50% off, which, I mean, it's still a kind of okay deal, but I would rather have that deal when I buy one and get 3 off. 3 free. Buy one, get 3 free. So that's when I got, and I bought, that's when I went to Michael's and I bought so many cool seasonal ribbon. It was just awesome. So I am going to use this purple, because why not? I think that's pretty cool. I love to do that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just offset, just do something crazy. This goes to a kid, and I'm pretty sure she would appreciate something super fun. So here it is. What you want to do is lie your present right on top of that ribbon, right? You want this ribbon to be flat on the back, and wrap this ribbon around itself just like so, okay? And just go down on the bottom. As you can see, the bottom is flat. That's what you want. Next, you're gonna fold that ribbon, keep it in your hands, pardon, and just cut it. Now I'm gonna cut this a little bit longer because I want to have, I would like to have a bow. So I'm going to make just a little bit bigger. And now I have this bow cutter. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. And it cuts, it literally burns the ribbon. So as you can see, it cuts this ribbon so well. Now, the reason it didn't cut because it's wired. There's a wire there, so of course it's not going to cut, but that's perfect. Now what you want to do is put that tail down under and make a bow or tie a bow, or you can also tie a knot. But let me show you again. Okay, I'm gonna unwrap this. So again, put your present on the top. Next, you're gonna cross your ribbon like so. Then wrap it on the bottom like this. And put this tail underneath. And now you are secure. You're secured your ribbon. You can tie a knot or tie a bow, whatever you wish. I am going to tie a bow here. Just a simple little bow here. Okay. Just like so. I'm going to spread the ribbon a little bit here. Okay. And that's pretty much it. That's in terms of ribbon. Now, I'm not done decorating. Now, what is so cool about this is that you can always pinch your ribbon here and you can move it and position it wherever you want. So it'll move. Okay, perfect. Next, I'm going to get some of this red ribbon. And I'm going to grab a lot of it. And I do have a lot of ribbon. I really do. I'm going to repeat the process here. I just like to add a little bit more of that interest to my little present here. Just to add a little more contrast. Now you can add different color ribbon. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be this color combination. I happen to like this color combination. So, and it definitely matches what I am actually doing here. But again, you don't have to do it this way. I cut too much ribbon there, but that's okay. You can tie a knot here. Or I can try to do another little bow, like so. And that is so cute. Look at that. I think that gives super cool look like that. Just like so. I'm going to cut this ribbon. There we go. You can use that later in a different gift. Okay. And lastly, I am going to attach this little hot chocolate to my present here. Now, you don't have to do this. As I previously mentioned, this is what I like to do. It's either going to be a piece of chocolate or a present within itself, like a little toy or a little stuffed animal or a flower. There's so many different options. But this is how I like to wrap my presents. And that's it. It's so colorful. It's so festive. And I think you are definitely going to make someone's day with this. Thank you all so much for joining in and for watching and requesting this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will list all the products that I used down below. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and see you guys soon with another video. Bye-bye.